Hi, welcome to Hold My Briefcase with Colby Lewis. My name is Colby Lewis. I'm the managing partner of the law offices of Colby Lewis. I've been doing litigation for 20 years and I've handled lots of different types of cases. I get questions all the time. People will come up to me, they find I'm a lawyer, and they want some counseling and to find out what they can learn from me. People want to find out answers to their questions. And a lot of times I can give them the answers to their questions because the questions people ask a lot of times are pretty much the same. And these questions that you answer, unfortunately, I'd say about 75% to 90% of the questions, the answer is always the same. It depends. This makes sense, right? If you know, ask me what color the house is going to be, it depends on what the contract's going to say. If you ask me, where is my destination? Well, you got to pull out a map sometimes. And these questions come up all the time because they usually are the things that people are most concerned about, what they're most nervous about, or they, want to know what can they do. So let's dive right in. Do I really need a lawyer or can I handle this myself? It depends, right? So I tell this to people all the time. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a magician. I'm not going to be able to turn your Corolla into a Cadillac, right? So if you're looking to deal with a small claim, one that doesn't have any personal injury, one where you were not hurt, you didn't need to see the doctor, it was a minor fender bender, then yeah, handle it yourself. What the insurance company is going to do with a property dispute is they're going to take a look and to see if the other side was liable. If they're liable, then they'll go to give you restitution for the property damage claim. Now, I don't handle that because it doesn't matter how good of a lawyer I am, I can't turn a Corolla into a Cadillac. And that's literally what the insurance company is doing. They're taking a valuation of the property damage, and then they're going to give you an estimate, and then you'll take that estimate to your car repair place, and then hopefully they'll fix that for you. Now, I would suggest in this case that you do this yourself for your property damage claim because if a lawyer gets involved, the lawyer will want to get paid, and that will take away from your ability to recover in full for your actual car, right? If the attorney takes so much of a cut, then you're getting paid to replace your car, then you're going to be short that much to replace your car. You're not going to be able to replace your car. So I recommend when it comes to property damage claims that you handle it yourself. Now, the other kind of claim is when you're hurt. And in that case, I do recommend you always speak to an attorney. And first, before that, is you always make sure that you are getting the health care you need. I don't want you, stopping an EMS car or EMS ambulance to say, wait, I got to call Colby. No, go get yourself into the ambulance, take care of yourself. A lot of people don't have health insurance. A lot of people don't know what to do. A lot of people don't have primary care physicians. And in fact, if you go to your primary care physicians, a lot of times your doctor will say, well, I'm sorry, I don't handle motor vehicle accidents. A lot of people don't know this, and they only find out after it's been a little while. So when I have clients call me, I try to get them in to see a doctor if they haven't already seen one. Now, with an attorney, the attorney can get you referred to a doctor if you don't have one already, or make recommendations for doctors to see. Now, these doctors, if you use the ones the attorney recommends, usually will have the ability to work with the attorney for the payment of their services, that they will forestall the payment of their services until after the litigation is complete. Now, this is something you can't do as a regular person. As soon as you get treated, the person who treats you is going to want to get paid. So if you get treated at a hospital, they're going to send you a bill, and then they're going to send you to collections if you don't have the money to pay independently. And unfortunately, this is how the insurance company squeezes people, right? A lot of people don't have health insurance to pay, and the insurance of the other side who hurt you will not prepay. They're only going to pay once you have received all the medical record. Once you have done with all the treatment and you lined everything up, then you transfer that to the insurance company, and then they'll start saying, well, we'll pay for this, we'll pay for this, we'll pay for this. But notice, if you don't have the money to pay for a doctor up front, guess what? You're hosed. And the insurance company knows that. Do you really need a lawyer? Yes. You need a fighter. You need somebody that's going to take a chance on your case. Remember, the lawyer isn't going to charge you unless you win.